Hey everybody, I have something really cool. This is an early VTech learning project. This is lesson one, the learning computer. This came out originally, I believe, in 1981. I have to imagine this probably cost a pretty penny. I couldn't find how much it went for, but I wouldn't be surprised if it went for $50 or more. So you have this computer. Now, it is a battery hog. This thing runs on 6C batteries. However, there is like an outlet for a power adapter if you have one that is compatible. So this has basically 10 lesson games on it. So let's go ahead and turn on the computer. There's a little on button and you can see the star. That lets me know that it is ready for me to select a game. So the first 10 keys, they're letters, but they're also games. You see G1, G2, G3 under the letters. So game one, let's do game one. This is basically basically some sort of a music synthesizer. So what you do is you use 1 through 9 as a do re mi scale, and if you want to pause or take a break that basically makes the note sound longer, you press 0. So for instance, let's see. Then I'll pause. Pause. See? And now we have, if I hit the enter button, it'll play it, and it should sound like a broken version of the University of Michigan fight song. Let's see. Not perfect, but there it is. And the booklet that came with it, I don't have the booklet, actually had some songs you could input. It showed you the numbers to play some basic songs. Okay, so I want to go to another game. So I'm going to hit on. It's also like a reset button, if you will. And I'm going to press G2. And now we're going to have a math quiz. So we have to select if we want either addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Let's go ahead and do some, let's do subtraction. And then you hit enter. So I have 26 minus 2, which of course is 24. So let's go ahead and put in 24. So 2, 4, enter. Got it right. Let's do another one. 18 minus, is that 6, 6? Yep, the glare makes it hard. It almost look like, let's just say 4. It's the wrong answer. See what happens. Wrong. It just, look, it even tells you that it's wrong. Oh dear. And you could do that for 10 problems and then it can give you like how many you got right. Let's go to game 3. This is multiplication. So what you do is you pick a number 0 through 9 and it goes through the times table. So I picked 5. So 5 times 0 is 0. Let's find 0. It just goes right through. So next is 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is good. Should be next 10. And then hit enter where there's a 0. And you just go through. And so if you were a kid trying to learn your times table, this could help you do that. Let's do the next game. Am I correct? So we're going to put G4. And this is an interesting kind of game. So you actually input the problem yourself. So let's do 1 plus 2. And then you have to put in the answer. So it's 3. And then you hit enter. And it tells you if you're right or wrong. Let's do one incorrectly. Let's do 2 plus 2 equals 5. Wrong, and it's going to give me another chance. So what this could have been used for, like let's say you had a teacher or a parent who was teaching their kids, they could input the problem and then turn the computer around or hand it over to their kid and see if they can get it correctly. And of course you can use addition, multiplication, subtraction, so on and so forth. You can't put in problems, however, that would end in like a fraction or a negative number because the computer could not handle that. All right, let's go to the next game. Now wrong. Yes, no, we are going to go to the next game. Game 5 is called Begins With. Now, I'm given a number. The manual had different pictures in it, and what you were supposed to do is you were supposed to look up the picture, and there might be a picture of a ball. And if it was a ball, you would hit B for the first letter. So that's what you're trying to do. So let's do B. And I don't know if that's, no, it's wrong. So I don't know what the pictures are. I do not have the manual. All right, next game. Next game is spelling, and spelling is very similar. Once again, you get a number. So I'd open the manual, I'd look at picture number 108, and let's say that it is a cat. So I would spell C-A-T. I don't think it's a cat, but I'd be wrong because I don't have it. So that's those two. Those two, you know, are kind of useless unless you have the manual. Next is guess the letter. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's hit G7 for guess the letter and enter. Hero. So that could be 0 or hero. Let's try hero. That's wrong. Let's try 0. So put the Z, and that's the 1. So you get like 12 or so many guesses, and it tells you how many it took. So it took me 1 guess to get that. Next game, let's do guess the word. So here we are at game 8, guess the word. And I could actually, if I want to, I could input the word. I could put NSG for No Swear Gamer, and I could hit enter and then hand it to my friend. Guess the word, and I think you have like 12 or 13 chances. Oh, the N is right. The S is right. The G is right. And so I got it, and without any misses at all. But if you did it without putting in the word, it would just give you a random word that you would have to figure out. So this is a 3-letter word. Let's see. Oh, it's not NSG. Now the only bummer is it doesn't tell you it doesn't tell you you can actually hit the same letter more than once because you don't know. I don't know what this is. B-O, let's try boy. And it is boy. And how many did that take me? It took me 10 attempts. All right. Next up is some cool games. This is called Letter Finder. So Letter Finder, it's going to say a letter. It says between A and Z. I guess the letter N. It says now it's between A and N. So you're narrowing it down, trying to find out where the letter is. A and F, and it was E. And the last game I want to show you is Number Finder. Same thing, except they go from 10 to 99. So let's go ahead and do 35. Nope, let's do 66. Now we're narrowing it down. 55. 45. We're getting closer. So let's see. Let's just go straight up 50. And we're in the 50s, so let's try 51. Let's try 52. 53. And that was it. Took me 8 guesses. So those are the 10 games. I think it's really cool, especially for the era. This was, state-of-the-art technology. If you want one of these today, you're going to probably spend at least $20 just for a loose working one, because half of that's going to be the shipping. It's a big beast. But overall, Lesson 1's pretty cool. They came out with a talking Lesson 1 later on in a Lesson 1 Plus, like in '89. So Lesson 1 lived quite a life. So that's Lesson 1. Let me know what you think. Do you have memories of this? Do you think it's a cool little old vintage computer learning toy? Let me know in the comments below. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.